Smells like up dogs in here.
Who's up dog guy?
What?
who's the up dog guy?
Who's got what?
Hey, he's got
Who's the up
he's
dog?
got bad BO.
Smells like him.
I'm Prithviraj Bandaru.
And I am Michael Miller.
Welcome to the Hear Me Out podcast.
Welcome back.
Glad to have you folks back. We answer advice, we answer sticky situations that people send in to us under either their real name or their fake name.
It's your choice, right?
And we give you some fucking fake names is what we do.
Right. Even if you submit your real name, you're not getting on the podcast.
Exactly.
Sorry, pal.
So you send us in your sticky situations, preferably as much detail as you can, because that gives us more to go off of.
Right.
And then we answer them on the podcast, and we give you advice live.
Ooh.
And you can find all of our information on our Twitter at podcasthmo.
Yes.
That is at podcast HMO, stands for Hear Me Out. And then you can also go to our link to submit questions at tinyurl.com/podcasthmo. And then you can also email us questions at podcasthearmeout@gmail.com. So yeah, that's it.
All right.
Thank you
I'll see you guys next time.
Also, since this is on YouTube,
right. Oh,
give it a fucking like. All right. Smash that like button.
Comment down below. Add it to your favorites list. Share it on Twitter.
Subscribe.
Whatever.
Tell your friends.
Kill your friends.
Tell your friends.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Right.
All our viewers would be gone. So yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
I think that's about it. Let's get into the episode.
Tricks, cool tricks, you got me now. Cool tricks, you got me now.
This is the Hear Me Out podcast. With Prithviraj Bandaru and Michael Miller.
We're back. That was Ardmore / Steven Junta.
Where can you find more of his stuff?
You can find all of his stuff at soundcloud.com/itsardmore. That's soundcloud.com/itsardmore. So listen to what I said. Don't listen to the echoes from the link.
At first I said A, like A, but I figured you were spelling, so people might have gotten confused. So I decided to fully commit to just saying wrong letters. Of course. All right. So anyway, let's.
He has on that SoundCloud. He has
some
remixes.
Nifty stuff.
He's got originals.
Yep.
And he also does covers. So his originals are dope, and his theme songs are even better. So thank you, Steven Junta.
Sorry, I just want to point out. I was looking at the recording software, and it says we have enough space for 507 hours more footage.
All right, we're gonna. If this video gets 50 likes, it's 500, 100 likes. We will do a 500 and probably 6-hour podcast.
Why are you committing us to this shit?
Because we're not gonna get 100 likes. I can guarantee you.
What if we do though?
We'll do a 506-hour podcast.
We don't have time. We literally don't have time.
All right, let's say 300 likes. That's never gonna happen, buddy.
No, let's say 50 likes, 24-hour podcast.
50. Okay, here's what it's gonna be.
Every like is another hour the podcast will be.
Fuck yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So like we start off at 1 hour.
Yeah.
And then every 5 likes.
Yeah.
We add on 2 hours.
So wait, if this video,
you always have shit on your eyelashes.
Yeah, you know me. They're long. They catch a lot of stuff.
It's white.
If we get like 10 likes on this, you're telling me that the next podcast is gonna be 5 hours. Fuck. You know that by like hour 1.5, we're gonna be like, and then people complain it's too long when they're 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
What if starting at like 50 likes, every 10 likes is another hour?
I'm down.
So 60 likes, 2-hour podcast, 70, 3-hour podcast.
Yeah, so what's gonna happen is we're gonna get like
2 likes.
We're gonna some miraculous way we get to 60 likes.
Yeah.
People will pay us money to not put out a podcast. People are like, we don't want to hear this.
Did you know what we could do to get their asses?
What?
We could record like 4-hour podcasts.
You're whispering to me, but you're still holding the mic fire.
We could record a 4-hour podcast.
Yeah,
but call it part 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh,
and then it's fucking 4 different episodes.
Have them in for the long haul.
Yeah,
I like it.
Like they do on the like Law and Order SVU. They're like, next time it goes.
Oh, I don't watch that. Is it good?
Yeah, I don't watch it. So I wouldn't know.
Actually,
no.
Oh.
Yeah, so let's get into the first question. Anyway, drop that like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to become a listener today. Well, like, what are our viewers called? Like chodesters,
listeners. Because it's a hear me out, dude.
What do you do with your ear? You listen.
So shout out to all those listeners out there.
Subscribe to become a listener today.
Yeah.
Subscribe to become an expert listener today.
We'll send you listener merch. It'll just be earbuds, I think.
It'll just be ears.
Ears.
The shitty orange fucking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's get into the first question.
All right.
Who's our first question for? Oh, theme for this episode: snacks.
Snack, like foods that have
general
names.
Foods that are names. We started off as snacks, but then we just snack foods have people's names. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this comes from our boy Caesar.
Oh wait.
Caesar says, I'm trying to get closer to a girl who I share special feelings for. She's graduating early, and she has known me since I transferred to Mattia last year. I was sitting alone at the library, and she came in and sat in the same table. She was so kind, and I eventually began to really enjoy her company. We became great friends and have become closer since then.
Good for you, homie.
I've been making an effort to spend time with her before she goes to college, and I eventually want to tell her how I feel. Thank you for being so kind to me. I just want to know anything that would help me. Also, should I ask her to prom? P.S. She is graduating early.
Oh, okay. That's where the
Yeah.
Okay. I could see how that's like a little bit of an issue.
Yeah. However, I think that the fact that she is graduating early can open up a lot of opportunities for
you. Because your time's limited.
Right.
Where it's like when you have a project due, right? And it's like it's due in 2 months, so you don't do it until like the week before.
Exactly.
But when it's like, it's due tomorrow, you're like, well, I only have this time to do it, or else I'm never going to do it.
So this kind of lights a fire under your ass, right? Because then you're like, oh shit, like I have to make a move before she goes to college, because then she then I'm not exactly in her mind anymore.
Well, that's the problem with college when you think about it. Is people, it separates people, man.
Yeah,
it brings you together with some other people.
Yeah,
but it separates the OG squad.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
The friends.
The people who've been together since like
bros,
kindergarten.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Olive Garden and shit.
Olive Garden and shit.
Anyway, because it's Caesar salad.
I like it. Yeah. Very good.
Anyway, we out here. I would say go for it.
Most definitely go for it, because think about this. If she goes to college, right? Like when she goes to college, she's graduating early, she goes to college. She like if you already have elevated a relationship to that relationship level, you're in her mind and in her thoughts more so than if
well, here's what I see like 3 choices this Caesar could make.
Yeah.
And 2 of them have the same outcome, and 1 of them doesn't. So here's your 3 options. You tell her how you feel, and she likes you back.
Yes.
You tell her how you feel, and she doesn't like you back.
Yes.
And you don't tell her anything.
Yes.
Tell her how you feel, and she doesn't like you back, and you don't tell her anything. She goes off to college. You guys end up not talking.
Yeah.
The only difference is you have a little bit more closure. So that's why I would rank like telling her how you feel over, because no matter the outcome, and if she likes you back, then you can start communicating.
Because if you think about telling her how you feel,
right?
It can go one of 2 ways.
Yeah.
She either likes you or she doesn't.
Right.
But I mean, the way that you talk about her and the way that your interactions with her have been so far, it seems like she does. That there could be a potential for a relationship. It's not like it's a dead end.
It doesn't sound like it from the question at all. So, she seems nice, She came up to you.
And asking her to prom could be a great way to because like she's not going to be in school and everything. So if you ask her to prom, that could be a great way to like.
And plus, a lot of like seniors who are graduating early, I know, still want to go to like a lot of these things. They wish they could play Senior Assassin, or they wish they could go
like
to prom
road trip and shit.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that'd be a great way to like maybe even help her feel better about going to college.
Yeah,
knowing that it's not just like cutting everything off from back home. So I don't see, in my head, I don't see a reason not to go for it.
Yeah. Like, there's definitely going to be nerves, and you're going to be nervous.
Oh, yeah.
And shit,
That's with anything, though.
I guarantee you that the payoff will.
Yeah. It's like, we learned about this thing in sociology. It's called fucking like radical decision or something, radical choices. And it's what criminals do to decide if they're going to rob someone. For example, grocery stores don't usually get robbed.
Yeah.
Because even if like 4 people go in to rob it, there's so many people, and what they're going to get out of it isn't worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, banks get robbed because what you're getting out of it is worth more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're weighing your choices.
It's this idea of like opportunity cost.
Right.
So it's like, what am I giving up to get?
Right. What are the possible consequences for my actions?
Yeah. So
yeah, fucking go for it, Mike.
Pros outweigh the cons, Caesar.
Yeah, pros definitely outweigh the cons, and that's from the mouth of the Hear Me Out podcast.
Straight from us. You can cite us on that.
You can cite us. Please send us a little bit of a Venmo before you choose to use our words.
Most definitely. Just throw a little cash our way.
Yeah,
and then feel free to.
If you're good at something, never do it for free. Am I right?
Of course. That's why we do this podcast for free because we're only decent at it at best.
Anyway,
thanks for sending in questions, Caesar.
Yeah, thank you.
We hope we helped
for sure. Oh, before we go on to the next question, I just want to say, for all y'all no, I'm just kidding. For everyone listening there who like doesn't submit questions or like listens, everyone's got problems. The amount of people who I know listen to the podcast and then also like text me about like problems.
Yeah.
How many times I want to say, dude, submit it to the podcast?
I do that.
Yeah, I do too, but then it ends up being like, it's like, just do it. You're anonymous.
Yeah.
You can choose exactly the information you're giving us.
Exactly.
So I just submit questions to the podcast, please.
Because otherwise we have to like skip a week or something.
Yeah, and then you
guys
are always like, man, where the podcast at? Where the questions at?
Yeah.
So
where the questions at?
Right.
And the podcast is we like this podcast because it incorporates the listeners.
Right. We're gonna do it anyway. I mean, we're gonna do this podcast anyway, so you might as well have a choice of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Before then you'll get middle sections where we start talking about North Korea.
So,
anyway,
let's go to the next question. This question comes from fucking Fettuccine Alfredo.
Okay. The question reads, I kind of like this quiet girl at my gym. We go to different schools, but she's in the same grade as me. She's not the kind of girl who is shy. She's just quiet and doesn't talk to many people. But if you go and talk to her, she will speak. She goes to an only girls high school. She approached me a month ago and asked for my name and vice versa. We started texting and it was good until she started ignoring 4 of my messages in a row. Later, we spoke after a few days and she said that she takes time to get comfortable with people. And once she is, she'll speak to them. She barely speaks to most people. That's fairly obvious. She has one guy friend in the gym, but when he doesn't approach her, she doesn't care too much. She smiles at people who smile at her, and that's about it. So I started to completely ignore her existence for a week. She looked at me, and then in parentheses, I could see from the corner of my eyes, for about 3 seconds. The next day, she sat in a place where she could see me. This happened every day, but I think it's a coincidence. Yesterday, when I went early to the gym, she was there. There were barely any people there. I saw her, but I didn't speak to her. And she approached me out of the blue and said hi and we spoke for about 5 minutes. She didn't have to approach me because the gym is big and she could have gone anywhere. In the end of the conversation, there was silence and then she just walked away. Does she even like me? Is she interested? What should I do?
Alfredo, my guy, you are overthinking it.
Yeah. I mean, I in my head, just that like little like just, and you just turn and walk away. It's like, that's a little. Oh.
You have to let these things happen a little bit more naturally rather than like have every interaction with her calculated down to how many seconds she's looking at you and all of that stuff.
Yeah. For about 3 seconds, that means he looks like 1,000, 2,000, 1,000, 3. Oh.
No. Yeah. And if it's only it's at the gym too. So you want to. That's
true.
If you want to.
You're going to the gym to talk to ladies or to
put in work.
Yeah.
To put in that grind, buddy.
Grind.
Yeah. You should probably, if you actually want to talk to this girl, stop ignoring her, first of all. That's probably not the thing to do.
If you like someone, never like pretend you don't like them.
Yeah. Because odds are maybe she's overthinking as much as you
You're
are.
Right. And then she's like, oh, he doesn't like me because he ignored me for 3 weeks.
And I made it so obvious I was looking at him for 3 whole fucking seconds.
I know. I was like, I was going to cut it off at 2, but I really wanted him to know.
So. Yeah. So I put in that extra second.
Put in. That's all it is. The gym. Putting in that one extra.
Yeah, the one
No matter
extra
what.
rep, one extra set.
One extra sec.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, very good.
I was gonna say very good and very nice. Take this relationship outside of the gym.
Yeah.
Talk to her and be like, hey, I know that we don't talk that much when we're in the gym.
Well, Mama, let me whisper in your ear.
I thought you were gonna keep going, and I was gonna do the beatboxing. Yeah. So take it out of the gym. Be like, hey, I know we like when we're in the gym we don't talk that much, but I'd really like to like get to know you, because that's not something we have the opportunity to do. At least like put the mic like a little farther away. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Enjoying a little Caesar salad. Feel that lettuce crunch.
It's not Caesar salad.
Some crispy fettuccine.
Fettuccine Alfredo. The next day she sat in the place where she could see me. This happened even the next day, but I think it's a coincidence.
Maybe she's checking you out, dude. Maybe all those gains are finally.
I think she might be interested in you. I think there's
hearing this, I would think so. I mean, especially if you're at like a gym, to approach someone in a gym.
Yeah,
it's like I never got people who did that.
What, approach people at gym?
Yeah, like or like even like dudes, for example, like they walk up to a girl like just like working out and they're like, "Hey, saw you working out." It's like, what?
Yeah,
leave me alone.
That's like I don't even like talking to my friends when I'm working out.
Same.
Yeah,
I like just putting my music in and just fucking.
Me too.
Going. So.
But also, it seems like what you did with this whole relationship is immature. You had something. Yeah, it's immature because you had something at the very beginning.
Yeah.
And then you let it. You kept overthinking it, and then you went on the defense. Or, you went on the defense.
You went on defense.
And then you let it fizzle out.
Yeah. If you want something, you got to go on the offensive.
Yeah, you have to be able to let these things grow, but you have to give it the water and the sunlight and the soil.
Right. Giving you sunshine. Sorry.
Because there's these experiences are like they're planting seeds for you to. I'm just driving this metaphor home.
Yeah.
They're planting seeds for
in a garden
you
you don't get to see.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this gym is a garden, right?
This gym is the garden, and your
you
relationship
and this girl meeting are the seeds of opportunity,
right?
And you have to fucking give it the water.
Gotta give the water, the sunshine, mist it,
the soil, the moist soil,
fucking potash.
Exactly.
Go in on them.
Yeah,
and then once you get the little sprout going, then you go okay.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean you get to fucking stop.
Yeah, but
gotta keep giving it the soil and
you have to. You also have to. There should also be some willingness to grow from the plant. Yeah. Very good. So I think she is interested. I think she might like you if you stopped ignoring her.
Yeah, maybe if you were a little.
I think that's such a weird thing to do. It should be like, she looked at me. I think I'm gonna fucking ignore her.
I never got like the whole like playing hard to get thing.
Yeah.
Like I get playing hard to get in the instance where like people are still speaking to each other, but the playing hard to get like, I'm sorry, who are you? Like, why would you ever think that?
Yeah. Because there's still that. Because I understand the point of like, I want to get to know this person. And it's hard for me to get to know the person because they're kind of closed off. Like, sure, that could be interesting for some people, but straight up just like being like pretending you don't know them is something completely different.
Okay, you need to stop looking at me, you fucking creep. Oh my god, Becky, do you think he'd like that? Meanwhile, he's over with his friends like, nah, bro, it's not gonna work out.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like so many relationships are killed. You know how like 90-something% of bills are killed in committee? Mm-hmm. I feel like 90% of like relationships are killed in the fucking like communication.
Of course, yeah. That's because that's what people find the hardest. It's
why though? Why do you think that is?
Because people hate putting themselves out of their comfort zones.
But we are like as humans inherently social creatures.
Yes, but when it comes to like attraction and like putting out your feelings and like getting out of your because I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Like if I have to convey my feelings to someone that I barely know. That's so scary. And the fear of rejection is so overwhelming. But it's exactly what we told the first guy. Mm-hmm. The pros will outweigh the cons because you'll get an answer or you won't.
So you think that like people, it's all just like people who have social like like people who like don't read social cues well, or people who are bad in social situations, you think that's because of a fear of like rejection?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think part of it is a fear of rejection, and part of it is this kind of comes off of rejection, but a fear of just being like outcast.
Okay, because you're worried like people won't like you for who you are.
Exactly.
And then they'll be like, who the fuck is this dude?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But if you think about it. If you're a senior in a group of freshmen, you're going to be more confident in how you're talking to people because you're not afraid of what they think of you, right?
Yeah.
But if you're a senior in a group of like college sophomores,
or just reverse it, a freshman talking to seniors.
Oh,
that's true. Actually,
you're so afraid of what people are going to say.
So maybe like you know how generally in high school there's some like differences, but generally in high school like freshmen, sophomore, junior, seniors, like it's usually a ranking of like who's like most comfortable like in themselves.
Exactly.
Is it because there's more people who are like not quote unquote below them, but like that they care less about like what people think? There's less people that they care about who they think.
Yeah.
Because when you're a freshman, you've got the whole rest of the school and your peers.
Yeah.
That you care about who you think. When you're a senior, you've just got your peers.
You've just got your peers, and by that time, you've already gotten acclimated. And you're like, I know whose opinion I care about.
You've already pushed the line and seen where you can go. And
and like you weed out whose opinions you don't care about.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the teachers.
Yeah, fuck the teachers,
the police.
Dude.
Yeah.
The police. Shout out Mateo Valley High School.
Oh my god.
What if we get called into the office?
What are they gonna do?
They're gonna be like, hey, you can't say that stuff about Mateo.
I'm an AP Gov, First Amendment right.
Yeah. But I feel like off late, I feel like the schools don't give a shit about the First Amendment right.
Schools have been, Mateo specifically has been wiling lately, but whatever.
Yeah, I think we helped. What's his face? Alfredo? Yeah,
I'd say so.
Probably really stop overthinking it. You're also a little bit creepy. I think I got a very creepy vibe from the question.
Well, I mean, when you're like timing out, like fucking how long they're looking at you, or like,
and we started texting, and it was good until she started ignoring 4 of my messages. Mm-hmm. She's just a shy person.
You know what helps me? If you're like in a situation like this and you're like, man, I don't know what I should do. Put yourself into their perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, say you are staring at them for 3 seconds, sitting there where you can like see them. Why?
Right.
Like obviously there's a coincidence.
Yeah.
But like lay out your fucking choices and then play the probability game.
But
okay. I see where that could be misconstrued.
Yeah.
Don't be sitting at home like fucking putting pins in walls and like strings. There's only one possible solution. No.
There's only one possible solution.
I'm saying
she likes my shorts. I have to wear these shorts all of the time now.
I'm just saying from her perspective, she might not. What are you doing to show her? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Because like in your perspective, like, oh, I like her, so that's just like a fact of the world. But for her perspective, you're a guy at the gym,
and you already know that she's a shy person,
right?
So you have to be able to make those first moves.
Yeah.
Put yourself out there. Get out of your comfort zone, Alfredo.
Your shell, blossom into a butterfly.
Do it.
All right. Let's kick it into the middle section. Today we're going to be talking about North Korea. It's fucking crazy.
So there's that thing on Twitter of like the range of North Korea's missiles, and the only parts that it wouldn't affect was South America and a little tip of Africa.
And like that's it. Like North Korea can hit everywhere else.
Yeah.
Except for like that one little area.
Maybe what if South Korea or South America and North Korea are in cahoots?
Because they want a North and a South united.
Yeah.
And they said, dude, fuck South Korea. Let's get South America. America took South Korea, so Korea's taken South America.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
That's actually...
Damn. Hold on.
Because I have a map in my room.
Yeah, we're looking at this now. South Korea is a democracy that America like took over and is like, well, didn't take over, but like helped liberated, exactly. So now what if they got we need another South? Let's take the South from America.
Yeah.
Eye for an eye type deal.
Take South America under North Korea's wing. Yeah.
Damn. Kim Jong-un low-key a thick.
Thick? He a thick?
He a thick.
He a thick boy.
Thick as hell.
How old is that guy?
He's young.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's like in his like 20s. Like it'd be like if Justin Bieber was like in charge of a country, and like so you can't blame him. Oh, he's 33. Oh, never mind. Grow the fuck up and do some taxes.
He's 5'7" though. Piece of shit.
If you're not just fucking 6'11" or above, we ain't talking. Oh my god. How old was he when his father died? He must have been 20 something then.
Kim Jong-un.
Because it's been like what? It's been like 6 years. He was probably like 28, 29.
How old was?
But dude, he's crazy. He like killed his uncle.
Did he?
Yeah,
he did.
His uncle was he didn't kill his uncle. His uncle was speaking out against him, and then he disappeared. So.
Yeah.
Oh man, do you think North Koreans are good at like esports, like South Koreans are?
Esports?
Yeah.
Like online
you know how
gaming?
how South Koreans are like known for like being good at video games.
No, I think what North Koreans are really good at, let's say coal mining,
not eating,
data mining, not eating,
yeah,
fucking wearing
speaking.
the same monochromatic clothes.
Is the world in like black and white over there? Like when I think about it, I picture just grays and shit. It's always raining.
I picture like a 1984 like a concentration camp type of thing.
Rainforest over there
in North Korea.
There's like forests.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because before like the Korean War was like very in the forest, rainforest type of thing.
I don't know. It's just like when I think of like Korea, I picture like if any of y'all know Star Wars, like a Sith like Death Star.
Yeah.
And just like all like very like flat. Like, if you've seen that picture on Twitter, it's like the White House when Obama was there, and it was like the Christmas and lights and shit.
Yeah.
And now when Trump has it's like all white.
It looks so spooky.
That's creepy as fuck.
Why would you do that?
He's crazy. What are you?
I'm trying to find how
He's
old
watching
he was.
Fucking.
No, I just wanted his biography. Early life.
Whatever.
Suppression of opposition.
He like went to school in America or like in England
didn't.
or in England or something.
Did he?
Yeah, he went to school. Like
I don't have time to read this.
In like a good country.
Public persona.
Whatever.
Okay.
Look up what year his father died. Why don't you just do that?
Okay.
Why? Okay. Hey guys, I have both mics now. I hope this doesn't sound weird.
Don't speak it.
What?
Don't speak into both of them. Yeah, just hold it. I need it.
Whatever.
Fine.
Fucking. He just put it down his pants.
No, it's in my armpit, everyone.
Anyway, while he's looking that up, I just want to take a moment and remind y'all that Christmas is coming up. If y'all looking to get the Hear Me Out podcast a little gift, you can Venmo us money. You can individually give us presents. We will accept.
December 17th, 2011.
2011. If he's 33 now.
Michael just fell asleep, I think. He had a little aneurysm. Okay, so what year is it? 2017. Alright, so 6 years ago, he was 27. Yeah. That's pretty young. To
take over a country?
Yeah.
To be the ruler?
Especially one as powerful as North Korea.
It's as powerful as North Korea?
Missiles, buddy.
Yeah, they did not have that. Remember how much Joko in like 2014?
They didn't have,
like the Nerf missiles. That was about it.
Yeah.
Now they have like nuclear weaponry and shit. That's scary, man.
And I feel like it's from Russia. All
the
power came from Russia.
China. You kidding?
Yeah.
If we went to war, if China wasn't there, we would have taken over North Korea a long time ago.
That's true.
But like the problem is like if we go into North Korea, then China's gonna be like, dude, what the fuck,
bruh. Speaking of scandals, there's that A4 scandal that recently happened.
You fool. So here's what happened.
So go ahead.
Okay.
I don't really know the story.
So
that well.
I was told this. I don't know if it's like 100% accurate, but this is the story I heard from a couple different sources.
Yeah.
Is that Mrs. Mola's class for AP US History, fucking one kid was gonna take the test early. And so she was trying to give him like the test code to go take it online, and she accidentally put it up on the board so the whole class saw it. And a kid logged in with someone else's name, went through the entire test, took pictures of all the questions, and then sent it around like the entire junior class.
Yeah.
And then they found out about it, and the kid, like the police had to get involved because that's like
a felony.
Yeah, because he impersonated someone else's identity to take the test because he had to log in to take it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not too hot.
What's crazy? Okay, that's like the thing with all of these electronic tests. Why not just let's just give paper tests. Keep it paper.
If you give paper tests, then you're gonna get people taking pictures of them and putting them up on Quizlet. They can't win.
No, but this whole situation could have been avoided, right? If
a paper test, like she's here. Take it early. Yeah. I see what you're saying. I don't know. I just feel like
it's messy.
I don't know. I just feel like yes, like the students should know better. And also it's like it's one class. But at the same time, I feel like they crack down way too hard on like these cheating scandals.
Well, if they don't crack down on it too hard, it filters into senior year. Then
I guess that's fair.
Like there's AP Gov scandals and
there aren't though. Yo, my AP Gov teacher will not stop talking about the scandal from last year.
The A-push scandal?
Yeah.
Oh, she got like scared?
Yeah, she was like, since y'all like to cheat so much, we gonna be it's like, dude, stop.
Yeah.
She yells at us. she straight up yells at us about some of us didn't even do.
She scolds us in class.
She does. She'll stand up there and be like, I know y'all like to cheat all that much, so why don't you fucking go out in the hall, take you over here, you in this corner, like splits everyone up. Fucking ridiculous.
It's funny.
She thinks all kids are stupid.
Yeah.
She's like, we were going over a case the other day in AP Gov, and it was a Supreme Court case where these people said like fucking like bongs out for Jesus, right? Or something
bongs for Jesus?
Bongs for Jesus, something like that. Bong hits for Jesus, something like that. And it was like, they said, no, it's freedom of speech, and ended up going through, and it wasn't. And so she was like, since all y'all high schoolers like to think you can say whatever you want, do whatever, let me show you this case, and like went over to that.
Yeah.
And, like, she's just like, she assumes so much about us. So it's like being like asshole kids.
Yeah, that's probably because the only students that she's actually had like encounters with have been those asshole students.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like every year's new, and it's
every year.
She's not an old teacher. Like she's young, so I feel like she should understand.
Didn't she recently get married?
Yeah, she like this past year.
Yeah, that's probably why she's such a bitch now.
Yeah, she doesn't have to fucking.
Yeah, she's not sexually satisfied.
Yeah,
because once she got married, right? So I was like, fuck it, and he lost.
Are you good?
Huh?
Are you okay?
Just ask your teacher to submit a question to the podcast.
No, then she's gonna have to listen to this one, and then I'm gonna fail that class even harder.
Even harder. But yeah, last year we had like a series of like 5 A-push scandals or somewhere.
I only remember the one.
Really?
Yeah.
I know that there was one assignment where previous like one class turned it in a day earlier than the rest of the classes, and they found out that like
they're like some of the same shit.
Yeah, some of the same words. So what had happened was me and my girlfriend worked on that together.
Yeah.
And she got really paranoid that we would get caught, and so she had me go up at the end of class, and like she came up with me, and because we turned it in. We actually turned it in a day late because we were in class because we were in a field trip.
Okay.
And we went up at the end of class, and and I was like, hey, we worked on it together, but so you'll see that some of our answers are similar, but we didn't cheat. And he goes, oh no, yeah, I already looked through it. You guys are fine. And so I went up there for nothing.
You know what bullshit happened to me?
What?
With the actual cheating scandal, there was a test on Quizlet. Then there was Miss Mola's class. Again, Miss Mola's class. There was a sub in that day, and this sub was like straight up sleeping in class. Like he woke up even at one point. People were cheating. He just went back to sleep.
Yeah.
So what happened was some people had their phones out and were like on Quizlet because the test was literally on Quizlet. Yeah. Which the teachers knew about because Nequa had like emailed them and be like, hey, this quiz leaked. Maybe don't give it. And they gave it anyway because, you know, copy test because they can't make their own. Ironic anyway. So then like they were like, all right, we're making a list of people, and if you turn yourself in, the punishment will be reduced.
Yeah.
And we're gonna subpoena Quizlet to send us the IPs of everyone who accessed it during the day to see who knew about it. First of all, they didn't do that. That was just like a scare tactic to get people to turn themselves in. Yeah. So I personally wasn't like fucking like it's fucking A-push.
Yeah.
A-push. Yeah, it was A-push. But I knew about it because in my English class, the person who like found the Quizlet like told me about it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, okay. Mm-hmm. So then I like went up and was like, hey, I didn't cheat, but I knew about it. Mm-hmm. And Miss Mold's like, fucking wrote my name down. I got called into the office. Didn't clap. I told him my whole story. He's like, yeah, we believe you. We have no reason not to believe you. But since you knew about it and didn't tell anyone until you were forced to, you're going to have to be herded in with the rest of the cheaters. 0 on the test. Yeah.
That's so
0
unfortunate.
On the test. And it was supposed to go on my record.
I didn't know that you also got a 0.
I finished that class with an 89%.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sucks.
But it was supposed to go on my record. My permanent record is like a cheating thing. But I talked to, because freshman year I had Mr. Pancook. He's in charge of the social studies department. I went and talked to him about it. He's like, Michael, I trust you. You're going to fill out all the papers as if it was going to go on your record. You're going to give them to me, and I'm going to put them in a little file. And if anything like this ever happens again, both of them are then going to go on. And that's like,
Gotcha.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he like had faith in me, which I really appreciate. I really appreciate
the story.
But I don't know if I was supposed to talk about that, but whatever. It's like against school regulation, but whatever.
Yeah, well, it's whatever.
Cool.
We'll just get called into the office.
Yeah, it's fine.
Again.
And then Mr. Pankow will be like, kept it. What's going on?
And finally, our last talking point for the middle section.
Oh my fucking god.
Is the Cocaine Crusader.
Yeah. So basically what happened was this dude in Florida, 30 years old.
This is actually a really funny story. And this guy has courage, balls, and I think he's my hero now.
This dude, sorry. I had to turn on my phone to get the story. This dude went to, the police were coming after him for some reason. I don't know why. He's 30 years old and he like fucking ran. Like he got out. Like he was gone. Here, I'll read the story exactly. It says, John Quincy Stevens, 30, stopped in the middle of a police chase to shoot up heroin. He was wanted for grand theft and burglary charges. He was found at a family member's home but drove off in a car. However, the cops found him back at the same house and he told them that he went back to do drugs.
Fucking stupid, dude. That's like...
He was gone. Like, he got out.
And he went back to the place where they found him.
The police went back to that house. That means they were done looking.
Yeah.
They were like, well, fuck, he got away. Went back to the house. Maybe we could figure out where he went. He was just there, shooting up heroin.
That's ballsy. And I have no idea, like, how such a mastermind is living in our generation. And he's not broadcasted internationally.
He's 30 years old. He's in the upper generation. What do you qualify as like our generation?
1993.
Okay.
To 1999.
99?
Yeah.
So like, okay. So like we're the last people at our school who were
1992 to 1999.
So people
1991 to 1999, final answer.
So we're the last people.
That's too big. We're going to go 1992 to 1999. Final answer. Tell me what your thoughts are.
So we're the last people at our school in our own generation. So you're saying like the juniors who were born in 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003.
Yeah, fuck them.
They're not our generation.
Yeah, they were born in the 2000s. And they're not a part of us. I know like some people in our grade are also born in the 2000s. They're not a part of our generation.
I feel like your numbers are flawed.
I feel like Alright. What do you think our generation is?
I feel like generation is like, so when we were freshmen in high school, those seniors, when were they born?
1995.
Like 95?
94? No. 1998.
No.
My sister is
when we were freshmen.
Oh yeah, no, 1997. 1997.
97. Oh, cuz yeah.
Yeah.
97. I figure like our generation are those seniors down to the people who are freshmen now. And that but for example, like the people who are at the top of our generation, those seniors, their generation are the people who were freshmen up until when they were seniors. You know what I mean?
So there's overlap.
I think it's like just
that can get very tricky and sticky.
Yeah, so does life.
But I feel like what about if you were just cutting it without any overlap?
I would say that generations are defined by events rather than, for example, people who were like in college and like being educated when 9/11 happened.
Yeah.
Or people who were around for the Cold War.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Something that like unified.
Yeah. So what's ours?
Fucking Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I feel like internet culture is a big like
I think probably our turning point in our generation is probably that come get y'all juice Vine.
Go get y'all juice.
Yeah.
No, I feel like
the catch me outside, how about that, girl?
I feel like the big unifying thing for our generation was Vine being bought out by Twitter. You know that Vine was bought by Twitter?
No, yeah, I knew that.
Why would Twitter do that?
And then
I love Twitter.
End it. Yeah, it be your own social media.
It be your own. Yeah, but yeah. So anyway, this dude's a fucking idiot. I wanted you guys to know about it.
Yeah, what's his name?
I don't know. Florida man.
Cocaine Crusader.
Yeah. Cocaine at your doorstep. That's a good song. Have you ever heard that?
No.
It's by Riff Raff.
God damn it, we weren't supposed to talk about music in the middle section today. You just sounded like... Oh, dang it.
Oh,
I let it slip.
Oops, my bad. Oopsie doopsie. Oopsie doopsie, my guy.
Hey, guys, listen to my water bottle.
That is disgusting. You drink like a fucking gross person.
Michael was holding the water bottle 4 feet above of his head and letting it fall into his mouth, and he was going...
Well, that's how you have to drink, because you have to drink fast.
Yeah.
The water and then you drive. You have to go...
It's like a clogged toilet.
His name is John Quincy Stevens. Mr. Stevens?
John Quincy Stevens sounds like a scholar. He sounds like the smartest man in the world.
Dropped out of Harvard to fucking show the cops a thing or two about a chase. Anyway, I think that's good enough for the middle section.
All right.
Move on to our last question. Why don't you read it out?
Comes from Orville Redenbacher.
Oh, speaking of Orville Redenbacher, y'all like popcorn?
Hey, come get your juice.
Wait. To explain to people who don't get the Vine, it's this lady who goes, "Yo, come get your juice." And she put oil all over the fucking floor.
And then she yells up the stairs or whatever. She goes, "Hey, yo, come get your juice." And then this girl comes sprinting into the kitchen,
slips on the oil, goes,
it's like a giant ass. She slides like it's something from a movie. She slides on the oil. She goes, "Ah!" and then crashes into the oven. The glass goes everywhere.
And the next picture is just like some of the stuff on it's like for a split second. It's like some of the glass on the ground. You hear, ah! So yeah,
maybe we'll post it on our Twitter.
Come get your juice fine. Yeah, maybe.
All right. Orville Redenbacher writes, "Yo, what's up, fellas? So I really like this girl, and I finally worked up the courage to ask her out on a date. We went to go see Daddy's Home 2. Pretty shitty compared to the first one, but I digress. She got a large popcorn. I didn't then think anything weird of it at first. But as soon as the movie started, I was distracted by the obnoxious chewing right in my ear. When I looked over, I saw that she was chewing handfuls of popcorn with her mouth open. What makes things worse is that halfway through the movie, she took her greasy, buttered hands and started rubbing them on the inside. Shut up!
It's gross.
Let me finish the question. It's fucking gross. Internalize it for like 20 seconds.
Ew!
He's in the corner of my room.
It's just like fucking. No, I don't need a microphone for this. It's gross.
Let me finish the question. What makes things worse is that halfway through the movie, she took her greasy, buttered hands and started rubbing them on the inside of my thigh. On my new jeans, no less. I really like her and she's super hot. But every time we hang out and start to get more intimate, I remember her ugly popcorn habits and I get turned off. Any advice to get over her habits, or should I dump this grease goddess?
That's fucking disgusting. Here's my problem. She can't be that hot because if she's covered in grease all the time, she would have deep fried herself by now.
It's when she eats. Maybe it's like certain foods that she eats. She's no.
That's gross. That's gross. Because you know the popcorn. You know she's standing at that fucking like butter dispenser.
And when she's eating, she just sticks her whole fist in and
and she went and started rubbing it on his fucking thigh.
No, it's not like she's like wiping off the butter on his thigh, but it's like an intimate type. But that's like what I'm picturing in my mind is an intimate type of thing where she puts her hand, and
you just feel the grease start to seep.
Yeah,
in.
and it's like intimate. So she's like slowly rubbing his thigh, and it's just greasy.
That's fucking disgusting. I'm sorry. Okay, what's your question, dude? What is?
He says, any advice to get over her habits, or should I dump this grease goddess?
Okay, how about you first try to have a conversation with her?
But how do you? Okay, pretend like I'm the girl. Give me this talk.
Hey, babe.
What's up?
I love you. You're great.
Okay, you're talking like that guy from that Vine with the guitar. I love you, bitch.
I love you, bitch. I know I love you, bitch. Hey, listen. It's great. We work well together. I always have a fun time when I'm out with you.
Yeah.
Just one little thing. And I want to tell you this because I want us to work, and I'm hoping we can maybe come to a middle ground.
Yeah.
When you eat popcorn, I want to fucking vomit.
What?
It's you get butter all over your fingers and you go suck it off.
Yeah.
And then you try to like touch me and it's just it's gross.
I love you though, and it's
I don't care.
I also love popcorn.
All right, love it a little less.
Love it. Okay. You can either
give you an ultimatum. It's me or Orville.
You can
Redenbacher.
You can love me a little less, or you can love this fucking popcorn shit. All right.
It's fucking disgusting. I'm sorry, my friend. Those are new jeans.
My new jeans, no less. This man says.
He bought new jeans to go out on his date. You know it.
Of course.
You know he was like, I'm about to. Hey.
Yeah.
She's a Greek goddess. He goes and puts on his new jeans.
And you know they went to go see Daddy's Home too because they had the intention of getting intimate. You don't go to
see Daddy's Home too
because you're genuinely interested
in like the fucking plot
in what Will Ferrell is up to now.
Although he did say pretty shitty compared to the first one, so he could be a fan of the series.
Maybe. That's.
Doubt.
Maybe he just said it to be funny, but what I think is that he went to a movie like that to get some action
with her greasy ass hands.
Yeah, that's.
No, yeah. Ew. Picture that.
No, I don't want to.
No, picture it.
No, I don't want to.
Close your eyes and imagine this man in the movie theater, Daddy's Home on, dick out, greasy ass hand.
No, that's how you get like dick acne. Because it's just all buttery.
That's so gross.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay. Maybe next time you're like she's out eating popcorn, right? Yeah. You're at a movie.
I hope the popcorn person doesn't listen to this podcast. It's like,
what? What a terrible way to find out. Accidentally like knock the popcorn out of the like it's just on her lap. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Oh god, no, it's a large. I get a refill. Oh fuck. No, but you're gonna miss the start of Daddy's Home. You gotta know is he coming home or not?
Yeah.
Is he coming home or not?
Michael, please.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Please. We're answering other people's questions. Right. We don't have time for your shit on this podcast. Give me a minute. Just go on. I'm here. Just go. Okay. How do you think he can get over her habits?
I mean, if she's grossing you out to the point where you like can't spend time with her, then you can't spend time with her.
Yeah.
But if it's something that you think could work, maybe bring some wet wipes. Maybe you can compromise. Yeah. She gets to eat her popcorn, but if she wants to touch your leg, she's got to fucking wash her hands first.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if someone said that to me, but like they just went, "Hey, like I love that, like you're showing me affection and everything, but your hands are really greasy, so maybe just like wipe them off, and then like we can do whatever you want."
Yeah.
But this guy says that every time that they're trying to get intimate, he remembers like the open mouth chewing, the greasy hands, and he gets turned off.
Relationships are meant for people to grow.
Yeah.
So maybe
I say you dump the grease goddess.
You dump her?
I say if imagine this relationship does keep progressing, but you just
You good? His eyes just rolled back in his head.
Yeah. But you're getting married, and then you're about to kiss her at the altar. And
Sorry, I'm sorry for yelling.
Rip
guys.
headphone users. Rip headphone users.
Put a warning at the beginning. Rip headphone users. Do not watch on max volume. Crazy fucking audio inside.
Crazy audio.
Yeah. So
I like the fact that he called her a grease goddess, though.
Yeah. Well,
it's funny.
I feel like the best relationships where you understand each other's faults and you move forward together.
Yeah, hopefully she's an understanding person that'll be like, yeah, I guess that is annoying. But imagine
what if he does something that's like worse and like her greasy hands is like her way of like not fucking like.
What if he hates her jeans? What if she hates his jeans?
Yeah, she was trying to like fuck him up.
Yeah. Like, I guess you gotta throw away the jeans now. Yeah. Or what if she's like, stop taking me to see stupid fucking Will Ferrell movies?
And so she's making it unveiled.
We've been dating for 2 years now. You're taking me to see Anchorman 1.
It's my birthday. I saw Elf 3 times.
We saw Daddy's Home 1.
And you didn't pay for my ticket. You bought 1 and snuck me in.
You opened the side door for me. You had me wait out there there in the cold to go see goddamn Elf on Broadway.
And your large popcorn was brought from home.
You blew you inflated you warmed up 3 bags of popcorn, had me stick it under my shirt and pretend I was pregnant just to see a goddamn Will Ferrell movie.
Fuck. That's funny. That's funny.
That's your funny one.
That's legitness.
That was legit. Vine. Rip Vine.
Hey, if the people who created Vine want to hop on the podcast, we'd be totally down to interview you.
Yeah.
Big fans. Yo, get this over to the people. If any of you guys know the people at Vine, send this over to them.
We'd be down to get you cat-rowered weasels.
Yeah.
You rat-coward weasels onto the podcast. You goddamn sellouts.
Whoa.
Yeah. You fucking...
Yeah, you ruined my fucking teenagehood. So.
You spineless assholes.
God, I feel like teenagers would be so much more funny if Vine was still around.
But I have a theory that Vine would be bad if it was still around.
Really?
We hold Vine in such high regard right now because it's gone, right?
Mm.
But if it was not, we'd have Vine stories, right? We'd have you can write on Vines with glowy fonts and shit.
Fucking emoji Vines.
Exactly, yeah.
I see
and
I'm live on Vine.
Vines would be
7 seconds. Hey guys, what's up?
Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. Come get you up. And then Vines would be like, people would be like, we want more Vines. It would be like 15 seconds then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
Exactly. Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
And then like Lele Pons and Jerry Perpdrank are now president of
Vine, and she's out here like, I'm a girl, ha. Just girl things, am I right?
King Batch is now a celebrity, like an A-list celebrity.
He's actually like got into like film.
Acting and stuff. Yeah,
not good, but
but he was probably one of the better Viners.
Well, yeah, but the problem with his whole shtick is his like, I'm black.
Yeah,
and like that was it.
Yeah.
And it was just different increments, different like variations on that joke.
It was.
So,
but like one of my favorite ones was the one where like he has to put the spaghetti back in his pocket after just because it didn't have to do with his race, and it was just like a funny thing.
It was just dumb. It was good, good clean humor, good clean fun.
But if Vine was back, there'd be those when your girl go through your phone. Like what? Imagine like everyone would have run out of those ideas by now.
When she wants a new watch, she like takes her shirt off, and the guy goes, "Oh!" And she goes, "Bitch, better have my money." See how quickly just off the cuff? That's all Vine.
Yes.
You're right.
Like imagine what songs would be on Vine right now, like those.
Kiss me outside. How about that? Hey, how about that?
Hey.
Yeah. Oh my God, Cardi B.
That. Yeah.
But yeah, so we miss you, Vine.
We miss you, Vine. Actually, Vine.
But it's good that you died.
You could stay dead.
Yeah, don't come back. Well, they're talking about making a new app.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't think it'll work. Mm-hmm. Even if Vine like came back now, I don't think it has enough of a pull anymore.
It doesn't have that momentum.
Yeah, if it had been like 2 weeks after Vine,
the only good Vines are the Vines made by randos.
Yeah, well, that was the issue. Is that like you ended up having like for example, Lele Potch King Batch would make like 3 good Vines, and then they'd have like millions of followers, and that's all you would see.
Yeah. So there's someone tweeting, they were like, bring back Vine, but don't show how many followers.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
anyways, thanks for listening, guys. That's episode 13.
That's episode 13. You can find us on Twitter. That's twitter.com/podcasthmo. On that Twitter, you're going to see 2 links. One is an email that is podcasthearmeout@gmail.com.
Yep.
And the other is a tinyurl link. That's tinyurl.com/podcasthmo.
Beautiful.
Both of those links, you can submit your questions. If you want to include a name, you can. You're going to be anonymous anyway. But yeah, I think that's just about it. Thanks for listening.
Love you. Thanks for listening.
Bye-bye now.